everybody. It's me, Sven, your favorite and spookiest dungeon master in all of the internet. You're watching Beckoned Blackest Night, a Curse of Strahd actual play live stream right here on Crit and Miss Role Playing Games, the greatest gaming community since air guitar. What's going on, guys? How are you?
Good.
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm good.
I wasn't really paying attention to what you guys were talking about before, because, you know, that's generally my DM style, so I just don't listen to what other people do, which is good because, you know, when someone like starts singing when I'm talking or whatever, I can just drown it out and just keep on going like nothing ever happens. But I do think I heard someone talking about like something being wrong with the moon. Now I don't usually prescribe to the movements of the heavens having much effect on my life or my emotions rather. But I do feel that tonight feels a little bit different. I had some technical difficulties, which is why we went live a little bit later than usual. How's everyone else feeling? You guys feeling that too, or is it just me?
No, the moon is attacking us.
Yeah, I don't feel great.
Yeah.
I feel amazing.
Well, Mod, you always feel amazing. So it's not really... Oh, that's
And
the
you
wrong,
look amazing.
wrong audio. And you
Thank
look
you.
amazing.
I have been to the gym 5 times in 4 days, so I appreciate that. Means the world to me.
Yeah, your face is looking radiant. I was going to say your skin's glowing.
It is.
That's just a reflection of the moon.
Yeah, you need to turn the lights down.
You can see the moon in my picture if I make it smaller.
Which song do I... That one. I can't even think of what song I want to have playing. That's going to give you a little bit of an insight about how tonight's episode is going to go. It's going to be a shorter episode tonight so that everyone can retain their sanity. This isn't that other game that I like a lot, Delta Green or Call of Cthulhu. We want people's sanities to remain firmly intact because otherwise I have no one to play with, and that's just sad. No one wants to play with themselves. No, right, Dan? We don't want to play with ourselves.
Well, that's why we're BBN, not BBC.
Yeah.
BBC! Hashtag BBC!
What is I'm so confused by these abbreviations.
Our British Broadcasting Company.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's
not.
No, it's Bleakest Blackest Curse.
I just touched a bit of popcorn and now my hands are waxy as well, just to add to it. I feel like I've been handling candles all day. Why am I eating waxy popcorn? What's happening? No, gross. I don't want to touch my keyboard anymore, but I'm still going to do it. Speaking of touching things, I don't have a banter topic for tonight.
Blazing Saddles.
Who wants to come up with a good banter topic? Anyone got something? Anything you want to talk about?
Favorite deceased celebrity.
Favorite deceased celebrity.
Rasputin.
Christian. Favorite deceased celebrity. Yep.
That's funny. I like that.
Christian's your favorite deceased celebrity?
That's right.
I like that.
He is my favorite deceased celebrity. Insightful as always. Thank you. No, Grace. Favorite deceased, perished.
Don't go with me first. Why?
Is pining for the fjords.
Let me think.
No.
Probably.
Come on.
Probably Princess Diana. I'm not really sure if that counts as a celebrity, but I am a huge fan of Diana. Hate the royal family. I am massively against the royal family. I hope Australia becomes a republic in my lifetime. But Princess Diana, I love, and she is amazing. And she was assassinated by the British royalty, and nobody can change my mind. Okay.
And just so you know, definitely a celebrity, one of the most well-known people to ever live.
That you make a good point.
No, but she's royalty.
Yeah, I think royalty falls into celebrity when they're that famous.
This is true, I guess. This is
Actually,
true.
let me check the definition of celebrity.
What? Yeah, I was going to ask, what makes someone a celebrity as opposed to something else?
Famous person
Famous person. I'm a celebrity. I'm famous. People know me. I'm very important.
This is true.
I have many leather-bound books.
Sven, are you like Alan P, which is world famous in New Zealand, but you're like, hi, I'm Sven, I'm world famous in Townsville?
Look,
I fucking love LMP.
all I can say is people
love LMP.
People are talking about
LMP is the best.
I don't know who that is. I really don't know who you're talking about.
It's Eminem's brother.
It's a drink.
You know, Scribe's stepbrother, Eminem's real brother.
I thought it was
actually speaking. While we're on Tangent Town,
Party.
I watched the Hunger Games prequel.
Oh, the snake one.
Yeah,
and snake.
And it's got like the biggest like bee rabbit transformation I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's good.
Are you talking
he goes to a coal town and turns into bee rabbit. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Celebrity boy. I do love that.
So, favorite dead celebrity, Mod?
Did we work out what a celebrity is? Because I'm actually interested
famous
to know.
person, and it's the state of being well known.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So yeah, I think Princess Diana.
Like, if he was more well known by the world, I'd say Patrice O'Neill. But I'll have to go with my man Norm Macdonald, who made the delivery and the stagnant pause before a punchline famous. He basically changed the joking world.
Okay.
I love that.
I'm working through the back catalogue of Glass Cannon's campaign 1, and in their banter of the episode I was listening to when I was driving home,
all right,
they talked about Norm Macdonald.
Oh, did they? Look at that.
And he's like, he did a skit with Stice alone, and it just sounded hilarious that I needed to YouTube it.
It is, yeah. He's so funny. It's ridiculous. And when you hear people telling jokes, a lot of the time the reason jokes are funny are because they do it in a pattern like him. He invented that, and it became famous.
Okay.
That is really crazy. I had no idea that was a thing.
Again. I hope people look back on my life and they're like, he invented that form of comedy. And my form of comedy... He invented
that thing Norm Macdonald made.
No, I want people to think back on me and Beckoned Blackest night, and like I came up with like a new form of comedy, which is where people just find joy in the myriad of technical difficulties. And awkward pauses, awkward moments in role play. Yeah, I hope they look back
tragic
at me as
comedy.
the pioneer of tragedy. Fuck the Greeks. It's my invention. Speaking of Greeks, Dan, favorite dead celebrity.
I watched the Doors film with Val Kilmer at a too young and impressionable age than what I should have. So I'd be saying Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison, of course, famous for inventing the handheld shovel. Correct?
Yeah, that's why you say I need a gym, and then you're talking about the shovel.
Gym, yes. Really revolutionizing the way we turn soil, bury our deceased loved ones, and hit people over the back of the head with garden tools. So really,
and
really
because he was popular in the 60s, chicks dug it.
Chicks. Go ahead and give yourself a point of inspiration, Dan, not your character. Just pop that on there. Speaking of people who are inspiring, Jem, favorite dead celebrity? What do you got?
Rasputin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look, a lot of people knew him at the time.
Yes.
Jem, that is such a choice that I would not have expected you to make.
It's left field, it's for sure.
Well, you said it, and if you listen back, you can hear me. As soon as you said it, I said Rasputin. Like, I didn't even think about it. I don't know why. I've always been fascinated by like figures in history who seemed like they were mythological, but they lived, and they lived in a close enough time frame to not justify all the rumors. So I'm like, what was happening there for him? I've always been fascinated about it all. And I'm not saying that I think he's a great guy. I'm just saying in terms of gravitas and impact,
Yes.
he has made an impact. Yeah, there's a lot of characters are based on him. You know, you could probably argue that, you know, even my character in the campaign has Rasputin-esque traits. I love the Bonium Rasputin song.
Yeah,
like it's one of my favorite songs to dance around to. Anastasia is one of my favorite things. So yeah, it's just he just came to my head, and he's just one of those guys. I think people know who he is in 1,000 years.
I think there's only 2 people in the history of mankind that have had more sightings of them after death than Rasputin, and that's Elvis and Jesus.
It is.
And Anastasia. Yeah.
Like the thing that sort of gets me about Rasputin is the thing in the jar. If you don't know, you can look it up if you want to ruin your brain. But yeah, they did some things to him, and parts of his body are kept in the museum in St. Petersburg.
Really? I know a lot. I don't know about that. The reliquary. Yeah, see, I have a reliquary in the other thing.
She's talking about his penis.
There's no need for that. Yeah. There is no need for that.
Come on, we can say it. Yeah. We can say penis on Twitch.
Yeah, well, his penis is pickled in a jar in St. Petersburg.
You know, some people say that's not his real penis.
It's bullshit.
Is that actually what BBC is, where it's big briny?
Big briny?
Big briny cock. That's not what you want to be known for, being briny.
I like that.
Big briny cock. I'm gonna keep on dancing.
Some people some people say that it is a horse's penis that is pickled in the jar, and it is not truly his. But he was documented. He was documented to have an extremely large penis.
I'm just looking here, Rasputin's penis. I didn't think I'd be googling that today.
It's one of those things. It's like I've seen pictures and I'm scarred.
Yeah, but we don't know
that. He wanted everyone to look back at this and be like, hey, he did comedy, he invented this.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I want people to look back and be like, I'm not sure if that's Mod's cock or a horse's cock.
This is terrible. I'm looking at it now. That doesn't need to be a thing. How did I not know about that? Jesus Christ.
I knew about it. I just assumed that you knew about it.
No, I've looked at the historical I've looked at historical documents. I've read books, but no, that's never come up. Maybe I was looking too far back in history. Or
no one mentioned his
never come up. Nah. Oh no, they did mention that the ladies loved him. Like I do know that. And I wonder whether he did. Like I believe in magic, and I wonder if he had some stuff going on. So yeah, pretty interesting guy. I'd love to be able to sit down with that family and be like, hey, so what's actually happening around here? That would be fascinating.
Speaking of cocks, the cock crowed in the morning in which the 5 of you adventurers arose in a strange and unsettling place, a village known as Barovia. I'm just transitioning straight into that. Did you like how I did that?
I did.
Well,
that was fantastic.
Rasputin to Strahd works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Rasputin would have been jealous both of my manhood and my ability to segue penis jokes into live streams. He couldn't do that.
I'm sure he liked a good segue.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he liked a good segue.
No, that was a bit of a stretch.
Hilarious.
We're highbrow tonight.
We can cut that.
We are so good.
Yeah, it's a strange night. So expect strange things from this stream because I really don't have much to go with tonight at all.
We're in the middle of a battle. You don't need much.
Horribly underprepared.
I have to say, we're actually really lucky that it is like combat.
It's just a combat. I can just sit back and just crunch some numbers. No, but I think it warrants doing a little bit of a recap. Someone goes back and watches this. If this is your first episode watching, what are you doing? You should have been here from episode 1. You've missed out on so much. Your life is empty. No. Yeah. Anyway, make sure you catch up. But let me just paint you a little bit of a picture here. 5 heroes found themselves in a tavern, as they are wont to do at the beginning of campaigns, and they were approached by a mysterious and foreignly dressed stranger who identified himself as Adigal, and set these 5 heroes, question mark, upon a path from which there may never be any going back from. That's bad English, but that's okay. Tasking them with, I want to say, clearing a house.
A bullshit task.
A bullshit task.
A bullshit task for me to kill him. Yeah.
Bunch of fuckery.
An exorcism of sorts. As this man, Adigal, claimed to have recently come into the possession of a house from a long-lost relative that was rumored to have been haunted. Fast forward a little bit, and the 5 of you have completed said task, only to discover that some of the details of his story may not have been entirely true. And now, you find yourselves trapped in a strange, bleak, and mysterious realm known as Barovia. So what do? You go to the tavern, and you meet a man named Ismark. Ismark claims to be the son of the former Burgermeister. What's more, he says he can fill you in with a little bit more information about your about the circumstances in which you find yourself, and invites you back to his mansion. I don't want to call it a mansion. It's bigger than the townhouses for sure, but it was very run down, almost as if it had been attacked recently. Ismark, see, I can't even think of words tonight. He introduces you to his sister, Irina, to which Fujin finds himself immediately attached to, and explains to you that you are now trapped in this land, and that a man known only as the Devil will not let you leave, and has been laying siege to their mansion for the past 2 weeks, I think it was, leading to the death of Ismark and Irina's father, Ismark Sr., let's say. Now, he also explains that this devil, as he called them, seems to have some sort of fascination with his sister, Irina, has asked you to get her to safety. Now, the only safe place that he knows of is within a cathedral in the town of Vallaki. But she won't leave until her father's remains have been laid to rest, as is tradition for her family, in the local graveyard, the Church of the Morning Lord. Following morning, you take Ismark Sr.'s remains to said church, and you meet a man called Father Donovich. Now, as soon as you enter the church, you hear some screams, or rather, not a scream, but a plea. Help me! I'm so hungry. Something to that effect. Father Donovich, however, when he is confronted by this information, tries to brush it off. He seems a nice enough man, if a little backward. But hey, it's a small town cut off from the rest of the world. What can you expect? So Tane Nui and Fujin begin investigating, while the rest of you try to squeeze a little bit more information out of this holy man. Thana casts a spell, modified a little bit through the use of a point of inspiration. Now, I like to think of this as maybe Thana was trying to do something else, but whatever spell she was trying to cast behaved in a way that was unexpected, in a way that it hasn't done in the past. Maybe it has something to do with the way magic works in this realm, but it gives you the opportunity to extract a little bit more information. And as Father Donovich speaks, it's almost as if you can hear two voices layered over the top of one another. And he explains that his son, Doru, has returned. Meanwhile, Tane and Fujin explore a substructure of the building, where they find a shockingly thin young man. Pale, dirty skin stretched across his frame, sunken eyes, purple veins crisscrossing his body like that of a dying tree, and he is currently attached to the ceiling. He tries to dart off. Thana, you grab him, force him down to the ground. He struggles. The DM makes a horrible, horrible mistake, forgetting some of this creature's abilities. But like I said, it's hand off the chess piece. Now, when we ended last week's episode, you were all now gathered in the substructure, the basement of this building. But before we go there, I did want to have a quick little look at this scene that I have for you guys. Can you guys all see that?
We've got like the backgrounds of Barovia.
Yeah, that's right. So can you guys see the village of Barovia, the burgomaster's house, the church of the morning, or you can see all that stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. So this is a little something I put together for you guys to help you keep track of all of the NPCs that you're going to be meeting in this particular adventure, because it can be a lot. So, and I know, some people are better at taking notes than others. So let's go ahead. We'll take Ismark and Irina. Let's go put them at the Church of the Morning Lord. I'm not naming any names.
No, I don't take notes.
I'm not pointing any fingers.
What?
Finger pointing gets us nowhere, Grace.
I don't take notes. I think notes are for pussies, and even when I'm a DM, I don't take notes, and it shows. It shows very, very hard.
To be fair,
I will say there's nothing greater than when you're in one of Grace's campaigns and you come to the realization of what happened, and you're like, and you work it out and you say it, and Grace is like, "Oh my god, really?" And then she's like back looking through the thing.
It's so true.
I forgot about that. Did I say that?
Or like a player will have an epiphany and they'll put together something. They'll be like, "Oh my god, and that's why you said this, because it fits in with this." And I'm like, yeah, totally. I planned that. Yep. That was all foreshadowing. That was all me.
I do say things.
That's DMing 101, baby. Just pretend like you meant it. And that's life advice.
Everyone thinks there's something behind. Everyone thinks there's something behind the curtain, but it's just like a monkey and a tambourine doing this.
It's not even a monkey and a tambourine. It's just a single cell amoeba, like wiggling through time and space.
Speaking of time and space in Dungeons & Dragons is determined by the roll of the dice. If you find yourself wanting more dice, make sure you check out our brand new affiliate, fruitbowldice.com, where you can currently get 10% off your next purchase if you use some kind of discount code. You got the discount code? Chuck that up there for people to use. Jem, I think you're on mute as well. And you can also get a free gift if you use the affiliate code Crit and Miss on the second page of checkout. And if you like the ambience you're currently getting thrust into your ear holes, make sure you check out tabletopaudio.com. By the way, still waiting for that email, Mr. Audio, about your sponsorship, but I'm sure it's coming. Anyway, let's get straight back into it. When we finished last week's episode, like I said, you all found yourselves within the basement of the church. So let's take you all to the map, shall we? Shall we go to the map? You guys like a good map?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like a map.
Like a map.
And I made it's Fujin's turn round 2, turn 1, and I made the prediction that he was going to roll a crit. And unfortunately, he may have, but we'll never know.
Yes, no. Fujin begins crying uncontrollably, sobbing in fear, and throws himself to the ground, covering his head like a real coward. No, he doesn't do that. So Fujin tonight will be played by the rest of the players because Christian's not available. But there is one point of order. Now, like I said, I made a horrible mistake in last week's episode. I forgot I got so caught up in the roleplay, I forgot one of my creature's abilities. An ability that allows it to use the disengage action as a bonus action, which is very important because I forgot that. Tane was able to grapple the creature, pull it down to the ground, and you guys began mercilessly beating this poor child to death. Now, I think it's fair.
Leaving out just to save my reputation as a social worker, leaving out the fact that it is a vampire.
You don't know that.
It is a vampire.
You don't know that. You
It
have
is
no
a
idea.
vampire.
No, it's just a child. It's just
It
a
is a
normal child
fucking
clinging to the
fang.
ceiling. You don't have kids. You don't know what they're like. They're all suck the life out of you. Not really. I love my kids.
Shit checks out.
Torben, if you're watching this later, I love you. Stop eating so much, though. Seriously. I need to press a button. There we go. That one. Okay. Whew. So, hands off the chest piece. I made that mistake. But what I would like to put out there for you guys.
Yeah, you can do it. Legendary action.
No, I was thinking, in order to make this fair, what if I get a free chance to break free from this grapple at the top of this round?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah?
You can just take a legendary action.
for it.
No,
Literally at the end of
no.
someone's turn, just do it.
I've got to say, there are reasons why this creature might not be behaving to its full efficiency. Shall we say? So I think it's fair. I made that mistake. So let's let the dice decide whether or not we can correct the shit.
Also, one person did do the thing.
Sorry, what?
The tapioca pudding deck.
Yes, the tapioca pudding deck carried over from last week because it didn't get to get use. It is available for people to draw a new card if they wish. This one that we currently have is the artifact, and it's still attributed to Gem. If someone would like to use their crit coin to draw a new card, they may do so because it might benefit me. And that.
Hang on, Mod, did you roll one tonight?
I did.
Yeah, so it's come back to me, Sam.
Was it? That's the same card that was up last time. Did you already roll one?
Yeah, something's wrong.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Mod did.
Oh, that's right. No, I didn't have this open because I had to turn my computer off and turn it back on again. So give me
I was
one
gonna say,
moment.
something is already wrong because it's like every time a Taroka card is pulled, it attributes to Gem. I don't think I've had one Taroka card.
Well,
There was a few for Christian.
You had the will die
Have I?
one there.
Yeah. Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I
This
think
is
it's
true.
just because most of the most important ones have been attributed to Gem, and that's just luck of the draw. But I have started that up, so I'll see if I can do another redraw here and see what we get. All right, that worked. Oh, the Deceiver, Silver Tongues. You have advantage on charisma checks for 10 minutes, and that one's been attributed to none other than the Great Deceiver himself. That's me. Alrighty.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's not like I need advantage on charisma checks, am I right? Am I right? Okay. Start of round 2. I forgot how grapple checks work. What do I need to do to escape a grapple? Someone talk to me.
It is a opposed strength check from, I think it. You're testing my barbarian knowledge. So it usually goes off the original roll, and
So
it's just
8
an opposed strength.
8 plus your strength plus proficiency is the DC for 2024.
Yeah.
And you need to do a strength or dex save, and you get to choose.
All right, 8 plus mod strength?
Mod.
So Tane's
Or-
strength?
yeah.
So 12.
Plus his proficiencies.
Plus, which will be
No, it's proficiency of 2, isn't it? And then strength of +2 as well. So 4. So 12.
12.
So 12. Okay. All right. Got a pretty good chance here. Got a good chance. And is it a strength, or can I use Dex for that one?
You get to choose.
Oh, it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think, anyway. So let's go ahead and use Dex. I feel like this guy's a little bit more. Nope. That's a 7. So
yeah,
still grappled by you, Tane. Let's bring up the combat tracker. Top of round 2. It is Fujin's turn. Okay, who wants to assume the role of Fujin for round 2? Anyone?
I can do it.
You can do it? All right, Dan. What does Fujin do apart from defecate in his pants?
He's best, and it's just not good enough.
That's his action.
Okay, so he's going to scimitar. 1d20 plus 6.
Let me paint a word
Getting
picture.
a nat 1.
Tane has this creature by like the neck and just like holding on to it, and it's like screeching and scratching on his armor and like trying to push him away and desperately trying to escape. Unfortunately, it's not enough. But I imagine this melee, this back and forth, makes it quite difficult for Fujin to land a blow, and he completely fumbles the attack.
Just one thing I just wanted to double check. Okay, I don't have advantage on that because of grapple.
Good.
You make it as part of the sort of. So Nick, I can make an extra attack, so I can try again.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. 24.
There we go. That'll do. 24.
1d6 plus 4. So we've got some damage there of 5. And then he's going to use sneak attack.
Need to.
Yep.
Which is an extra 5.
Nice.
And then bonus action, unarmed strike. I won't use any of his key points, so then we don't have to worry about.
Very cool. He blows all his key points and then sits down.
On healing everyone else.
Yeah.
You are so smart. It blows my mind just how knowledgeable you all are. I don't know whether you appreciate it, because you've all been playing for a very long time, but you are all very, very good at this.
I certainly don't appreciate it, unless it benefits me. In this case, it doesn't. So stop it.
And then, so 23 to hit will be 6 damage on top of that, and that will be his turn.
6 points of damage.
Nice.
All right, okay, chipping away here at this horrifying child. Looks up at you with pleading eyes. Why are you hurting me? No, not really. Okay, that is Fujin's turn, which brings it to my creature's turn. Now, it is currently grappled, and I believe that under the rules of grappling, it has disadvantage to attack anyone except for the person grappling it.
And did you say you can use a bonus action to disengage?
It does
Is it
say
a bonus
that.
action?
Yes. To dash or disengage, which I probably shouldn't be telling you, but yes, that is what it can do.
No, I thought you said it earlier that you could have done it last turn, so I was just reminding you in case you forgot again.
No. I remembered. I just
attack away.
It's grappled by you, so it can't go anywhere. Its speed has become 0. You're holding on to it.
Yeah, go for it.
So all it can do really is make an attack against you. I don't really see any other option here. So here comes the claw as it rakes at you with its needle-like nails. Here it comes. You ready to die?
Yeah.
16.
Ixnay, unfortunately, glances off the shield.
Son of a bitch. Next one. There we go. That's going to hit. That's a 23.
That does hit.
Am I right? 23? Yep. Sweet. Okay. So the nails sink into maybe a weak spot in your armor, perhaps underneath your arm, where you got your arm outstretched, and it reaches up underneath and claws through a weak spot in your armor, sinking into your flesh, and thus dealing. Ooh. How does that make sense? That doesn't really make very much sense. Oh no, that's not mine. That's Fritz's roll. Okay. 6 points of damage. So not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, you son of a preacher.
Now, here's the thing. You now have the grapple condition as well. So you were grappling it. It is now grappling you, which means it gets to use its other ability, the one denied to me in the last episode. It can now use. So you guys can all see Tane grappling with this creature, grasping at it, and it's clawing at him. You see the claws sink in underneath the arm, and it pulls Tane Nui in, sinking its fangs into his skin. You can see the boy's jaw as it stretches unnaturally wide. You can hear the cracking and popping as it opens up like a snake about to consume an egg. I need a Constitution saving throw from Tane Nui.
Interception.
What are you intercepting here?
Whatever's happening here, because I'm within 5 feet, yeah?
I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
you could intercept this.
I think you can reduce the damage with that.
That's interception, yeah.
Yeah.
So if, do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
So when a creature you can see hits another creature within 5 feet of you with an attack roll, you can take a reaction to reduce the damage dealt to this target by 1d10 plus 2. You must be holding a shield or a simple or martial weapon, which is what I'm holding, a simple weapon.
Okay, so what I will say is you can reduce the damage from that first attack by 1d10. So I'll get you to roll 1d10, because what's happening now is not an attack roll.
Oh, isn't it?
No, because I'm not rolling to attack him, he is just rolling a save against it. You can use your interception against the attack he made to grapple Tane Nui in the first place and reduce the damage from that, but you cannot reduce the damage from what is potentially going to happen here.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, alright. I'm rolling a d10. I got 2 plus 2. Reduce it by 4.
Alright, so you take 2 points damage, if I'm not mistaken, Tane. So go ahead and give yourself 4 hit points back, and you rolled a 20 on your con save. So you're fine. You're going to live forever. The creature continues to struggle, claw, push away, but you do not take additional damage or any other additional effects that may or may not be tied to what it tried to do to you.
Did that guy just try and bite me?
Yeah. This thing looks very dangerous.
It's a
What is
fucking
it?
vampire.
No, is this a... What is this? Does anyone know?
Oh, it's a vampire.
Okay, and what does that mean? Like, we're saying this while this thing's like...
Pillage with fire. No. So, Thana sort of like in the middle of like watching this scene, just like her, like bemused, like this is like the stuff of nightmares for her. Radiant damage. We need to kill it with radiant white light and fire. Fire. And well, mostly radiant damage is either I don't know. I've only read about these things.
Do you have any of that? Does anyone have any of that?
I do.
Oh, then don't die.
Okay.
We need you. Because Fritz is fucking terrified of this thing. Like, this thing would be snarling, like gnashing its teeth, wouldn't it? Like, it's on the roof. Like, it's a horror situation, yeah?
It is. It is quite horrible. You can see like that little droplet of blood still trickling down his chin, and I can sort of picture this as well. Like you've walked down to the streets and picked up a rabid raccoon. That's how this thing is behaving, like a wounded animal, desperate to try and escape what is happening here, fighting for its life, confused, terrified, angry, hungry, all of these things all at once. And it is now Tane Niui's turn. The creature tried to bite you. The only reasonable thing to do now would be to bite it back.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I do. And so at the moment I am grappled both ways.
It has you grappled, you have it grappled.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, Tane being the tactical genius he is, he goes, it's trying to fucking bite me! And he's going to use a bonus action to do Adrenaline Rush, which is a sprint. And he's going to run and sort of run back a bit, like dragging it. And then run forward, smacking it into this wall with his shield, and then turning it towards the group. He goes, kill it! And just, he's going to give the help action, holding this thing facing towards the group, and give the help action on the next attack.
Okie dokie. So, yeah, no, that can happen. Yeah, I'd say you can both move each other. Let's just put it that. Let's just say that's what's happening here, because I don't know how it works when both the grappler and grapplee are grappled by the grappler and the grapplee respectively, but whether both of your speeds become zero, I don't know.
Like, in my head canon, I would almost imagine it like a bulldog locking onto like somebody, like effectively he is grappled because that vampire is not coming off, but you know, Tane can still move. Like,
yeah, it's just that the grappled condition says your speed becomes zero, but like because Tane is also grappling it, I would say
that's true. Yeah. I was using a feature, but what I'll do is I won't use the bonus action, and I'll just do the exact same thing. Yeah, I was just adding some flavor for movement. So I just like
that's what I was saying.
Post and turn it and go. Hit it!
Yeah, that's fun. I enjoy that. So, like, you slam the creature, you can hear, like, the head as it bounces off the heavy wooden beam. Dust falls from the, the beams above you, and the creature is very, very angry. Didn't enjoy that at all. Anyway, anything else you would like to do on your turn, or...?
Let me see if I've got any bonus actions, but my action would be the help action.
Help action? Okay.
I do have Divine Sense. It can let me know its creature type if I wanted to, but I think I'm just gonna.
It's a plant.
Let it be, and say fucking kill it.
All right, Bill Iron Dancer. It's your turn. The creature is pinned to a beam by Thana Niui.
So, got a question. After, growing up with my parents and them telling stories, would I know that this type of creature could be subdued and saved? Or is this just a kill it with fire thing where we just need to get, make it, take the alive out of it?
Do you want to do a knowledge check as an action?
As an action, no.
No. I only say that because it requires the keen mind in order to be able to do it as a bonus action. I don't believe you have the keen mind feat, but something you might want to take later on. Who knows if you survive this encounter?
Well, I'm going to use my spiritual letter opener and see an opening, and I'm going to roll an attack with that.
Rolling your
getting a dirty 20.
Weapon. Let me put a spiritual weapon on there for you. Let's have a look. What do we got? Do we have any weapons? Oh, shit. What happened? Go away. About VTT tokens. We have a weapon. Oh, there we go. Weapon. There it is. Oh, where'd it go? Hey! There you go. Spiritual weapon. Getting a 20 on the attack for 7 points of force damage. Yes, that happens.
And then you'll just go, Mum, I'm going to need your help with this. And then use a cantrip, only getting a 14 to hit with his sorceress burst.
That is not going to be enough, I'm afraid.
I will use my heroic inspiration to try a second time.
I would like to ask the help action. Does that give you advantage on the attack mod since you were using the help action?
Attack roll.
Yeah, so that would have been the first one. I'll allow it to be this one.
I think he rolled with advantage, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Cool. So using a point of heroic inspiration. Oh, by the way, you all get a point of inspiration. I forgot to get you guys to do the recap, but you get that anyway.
Yay!
Too bad I don't get one.
Does a 16 get through?
Ooh, 16 just hits.
Come on, exploding dice.
Thank you, Mum.
Exploding dice. Come on.
And I'm going to.
Oh,
look at this.
Yes!
Get out of here with this nonsense.
Explode again. Do it. Still good.
And I'm going to make that. What are my choices here? Fire damage. We're going to kill it with fire.
Trying to kill the creature with fire. Okay.
Kill it with fire.
Fire slams into the creature, scorching its skin, burning through what tattered rags it still has on its body, and it continues to screech and claw at Tane and Yui, attempting to get free. Thana,
that's my turn.
It's your turn. You may speak with your voice if you wish. You're probably muted though, I'd imagine.
Me?
Is
it me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, sorry. That's my fault. I apologize.
Should.
Okay. Let me look at my spells and remember how to be a spellcaster. Because I can do things with magic. Okay, I think it's probably better that I use one of my special cleric thingamaboobles. I am going to sorry, I'm very sorry, I'm just reading. I am going to cast Turn Undead. I'm going to, in case nobody knows, in case people don't know what Turn Undead is. I target each undead within 30 feet of me, has to make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its save, it's frightened and incapacitated for 1 minute, and during this duration, if it tries to move, far from I can't read. It tries to move, and it's frightened, so it has to try and move as far away from me as possible. And then I think that is a bonus action, Sven.
You're saying that with a question mark attached to the end of it? I believe that is an action.
Yes.
And it fails its saving throw. So did you say it is frightened by you?
So it is, let me read it to you again. It has the frightened condition and the incapacitated condition for 1 minute, which is 10 rounds. And it has to use its next turn to move as far away from us as possible.
Not with the incapacitated condition, it doesn't.
And grappled.
Yes, and grappled. Frightened, incapacitated, and grappled. So let's have a look at the frightened condition. Ability checks and attacks are affected. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. The source of your fear is within line of sight. And then we'll have a look at the incapacitated condition. I'm sure that's not horrible. Incapacitated. Inactive. You can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction. Your concentration is broken. You can't speak, and you're surprised.
Yep.
Yes.
So Thana takes that onyx glassstone amulet and sort of rips it off her neck and holds it out in front of her. And for the first time in the campaign, her magic hits. And the room is filled with this murky green light as the creature is just floppy.
Hell yeah.
And the room, as she casts it, goes like deathly cold, like you're but a wisp away from death's touch. You can see your breath on the air. It's spoopy.
It goes limp
So
in your
cool.
hand, Tane. It's still conscious, but you just feel it, like the will to struggle just leaves its body. As the head turns on an
Thana's
unnatural angle to regard Thana and this holy symbol that she is holding out in front of her. You can see
She's like laughing happily. Like, oh my god, I did it! I actually did it! Oh my god!
the creature's jaw goes slack. With a trembling hand, it raises one finger to point towards that holy symbol. You can see it's trying to say something, but it just can't. And we move on to Fritz Longview's turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, yes. I would like to attack it.
I'm
Sorry.
almost bad for it now, low-key.
Yeah, it's like, it's not going to go very well. So I need to use my bonus action for Bright Eyes, as far as I know. So I'm just going to hit this creature with my... Oof, what for flavour? I reckon a hand axe. I feel like using a hand axe.
Hand X.
Yeah.
No, I believe because of the frightened condition, you will get advantage on this attack. It's so
Yes.
hard to find
Okay.
frightened in this. It's ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah. So is it a D20 plus 4? Because I'm rolling real dice.
Roll twice. Take the higher, but yes.
Yep. Okay, I got a 1
Okay. Good start.
and a 6. So I got 10.
Yeah, no, unfortunately that's not going to be enough to hit this creature. 10 misses, in fact.
Okay. Well, Bright Eyes is going to go as well. Like he probably, I think he's scared of this thing. But he's still going to try. So he gets a +5. So do I roll a D20 again?
Yes, absolutely. Roll a
Yep.
d20. I believe we can still take
yep.
advantage with this one. And
23 and 18. So we'll take the 23.
we'll take the 23. Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I'm going to roll my 1d8. 1 plus 5, so 6.
6 points
He's
of
going to do
damage.
6 damage.
Okay, chipping away.
Yeah.
Chipping away.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I don't really have anything else.
Okay.
I'm not a spellcaster, I'm just a fighter.
Lo and behold, the creature has survived another round. Does it have what it takes to survive yet another? Kieran, thank you for drawing a card from the Taroka deck. This one is the
Ooh.
Ghost. When you are hit by an attack, your speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your next turn. And this one has been attributed to Grace. So Thana, if you are hit,
Of course.
let's say Bright Eyes goes feral and decides to attack you. You won't be able to run away, and it will tear you to pieces. Okay.
If you guys, I'm not sure because I know you guys have. Is that still a thing where we can switch initiative orders, or does that have to be done at like the start? Because like strat wise, I'm pretty sure I can just smite it in a non-paladin way if me and Tane just whack it a bunch of times.
That needs to be done at the beginning of combat. So when you roll initiative, you get the opportunity to swap those out.
No doubt.
It is Fujin's turn. Who would like to play the role of Fujin for this round?
Oh, me.
Dan? No. Grace.
Actually, you know what? I don't even think I have access to his character sheet. Never mind. Somebody else can go.
All right. Who would like to?
Fujin gives all his coin to Tane and says, "You are always the better man," and then ends his turn. No, I think Fujin, in true Fujin style, is going to run up the post next to Tane with a slashing attack with his scimitar.
He's attacking the post.
Yes, he's attacking the post. Like
inanimate, that makes sense.
Men in tights.
That does
Is that going to
sound
roll
like
if
him.
I click that? I can't roll on his sheet, can I?
Okay. Just roll d20.
That's
If you
right,
got the
I'll-
modifiers there.
Yeah. +6. That'll be a 14.
14 is going to miss this time around.
I think you
With
think
Nicky
it's
can go
gonna miss?
again.
Pardon?
Nicky, but he can go swing again.
It means you can swing again, but I was actually thinking I might use his heroic inspiration that he got for doing his read back.
He was very comprehensive. I do have
He
to
was.
admit that.
And he's going to roll that again because you guys thought he missed, but actually he got this nat 20 that's coming.
I just realized I can see all of the conditions on the tokens. So I don't know why I've been struggling to find the definitions of
Tane
conditions.
gets in the way and blocks it with his shield.
Good work, Tane. Doing something
And
heroic
then
for once.
he's just going to do his nick attack.
Who's Nick?
He gets down and tries to stab the vampire in the foot.
The vampire's like, my name's Daru, not Nick. You dick.
Okay, so
Why
that
am I
was it. 25.
I'm not exhausted anymore. What the fuck?
No, you can take that off.
By the way,
25
I'm
is a
taking
hit.
it off.
25. He stabs it in the head and then does like a rolling back kick and tries to kick it and misses again. So the hit is 1d6 plus what?
4.
4.
Minus
Well, actually, make it 2d6 plus 4 because of sneak attack.
Thank you. Oh, it's my birthday. Fujin, I can honestly say I'm not as good as rolling at Fujin as Dan. So, I'll let Dan do it next time. So that is an epic 4, was it? Plus 4?
Yep.
How many
8
points?
damage.
8 damage? Alright, okay. Okay. Creature's not looking too good here. But then again, it wasn't looking too good when the combat started. So I'm guessing that's the end of their turn. It is the creature's turn. It is incapacitated, frightened, and not unlike Fujin, defecating on itself. Which brings us to you, Tane, since the creature can take no actions. You know what? I don't really need to. Let's not get stuck in the weeds here. I believe at this point, unless, correct me if I'm wrong here, Thana, unless you do something else here, I mean the creature is just incapacitated for a minute. Am I wrong? Is that how this works?
Let me have a triple check, but yeah, literally, like unless it dies or I turn it off, it's just the way it is. Like it just says, you present your holy symbol and censure undead creatures.
Is that what it says?
Each undead of your choice within 30, censure, CENSURE, undead creatures. Each undead of your choice within 30 feet must make a DC 13 wisdom save. If the creature fails, it has frightened and incapacitated conditions for 1 minute, and for the duration, it tries to move as far as it can on its turns if it can move, but it can't. This effect ends early if the creature takes damage, if you have the incapacitated addition, or if you die.
If the creature takes damage.
If the creature takes damage, which now that I've said it out loud, Tane, what the fuck? Why would you do that to me?
Okay, so
I didn't.
it gets to make the save again. So let's go ahead and do that before we go to Tane's turn. So let's...
Before you do that, Sven,
yes.
This chat's got a very good question. I think you should probably answer.
Where do you get the ambient music, background music from? I actually I make all these myself. I am a very well-regarded beatboxer, and what you're hearing is just my vocals. No, of course not. It's tabletopambience.com, tabletopaudio.com. I made this mistake last week as well. Tabletopaudio.com. If you're playing Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, Delta Green, Call of Cthulhu, what else is there? Cyberpunk, Traveller, more Corey, Star Wars, Warhammer, any of those games. Make sure you check out tabletopambience.com so you can, hey, even if you're a player, do your DM a favor and be the person who runs the ambience. They'll love you forever. Anyway, speaking of loving people forever, let's roll a wisdom save. What was the DC for that again?
I don't want to tell you. It was 20. No, it was 13.
It saves. Thus breaking.
Can I use my inspiration and make it roll again?
What the hell? We're having fun here. Let's roll again.
Yeah. Roll again, Sven.
I've got a natty 20 coming up. I'm due.
No.
That's even higher. That's a 16. So
now I'm gonna cry.
Let's rewind the tape here a little bit. Let's go back to the creature's turn. It is no longer turned, but hey, it worked for 1 round. That's pretty good, right?
I can just do it again. It's fine.
Well, hopefully I can kill someone before it comes to that. So we'll go ahead. We'll get rid of some conditions here.
We know for future reference. Never, ever, ever smack an undead thing. Please.
All right. Let's not...
Yeah, sorry, I hadn't seen you do that before. I didn't know you were going to stun it. My bad.
Let's not belabor the point here.
It worked like that.
Let's just make a couple of attacks.
I feel horrible. You went to all that trouble to cast a spell. I kind of beefed it.
Well, it was Fujin. So that is a 23. So that's going to be a hit. For 10 points of slashing damage. There we go.
Who's it hitting?
You. It's still grappled by you, so you are the only viable target at this point.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 10 points of slashing damage.
Something.
And then... Oh, there we go. A 20 to hit on the second attack. So taking an additional 8 points of slashing damage.
What was the first hit? Sorry?
10. So a total of 18 points of slashing damage. Is that right? Slashing? Yes, slashing damage. As the creature rakes its fingernails across your body, you can feel them as they pierce into your flesh. Maybe you can even feel a bit of your warm blood trickling down your body.
So 18 damage, there's 20 to hit on the second one, and...
So 10 points of damage for the first hit, 8 points of damage on the second hit, and the 2 hits were 23 and 20.
23, cool.
Yep.
No, it's just that my sheet says 18, but against an undead it's 19, so I was just making sure.
I didn't know that. Okay, thank you for keeping me honest there.
Sure I didn't hear the 23.
Okay, all right, so it now attempts to bite you. Make a Constitution saving throw again. Maybe this time it tries to bite you on the hand.
16.
You're all right. You're all right, LaRusso. You did take a couple solid hits, though. That is going to be the end of its turn. It can't move. So that brings us to you, Tane Nui.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I'm going to hold up the shield and do a little bit of a lay on hands on myself for a bonus action. So I hold the shield up, glowing bright light, and then actually, no, I won't do that. I'm just going to punch the bastard with my shield and hope I get a crit, and then I'm going to use my smite.
All right. So we're talking about improvised weapons here again. Dan, could you remind me again, improvised weapons?
I think it's just a D4 from memory.
A D4 in damage. I would say to attack, just your strength modifier if you're going to try and hit it with your shield.
Yep. You can't really be proficient in something that you don't know, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my inspirational.
All right, using your inspiration here. They're there to use, so you may as well use them. Let's keep that inspirational economy rolling.
That'll be a 14.
14 is not a hit.
No.
Not a hit. So you miss.
I miss. And then, I guess I'll use lay on hands for 5 HP and heal myself up.
And you accidentally use the wrong hand and you heal the creature. Oh no. You hate to see it. What a blunder.
Yes, indeed. Although going by old rules, that would actually do damage.
Good thing these aren't old rules. We're just old people.
I'll tell you some trivia on that later. My favorite item.
Speaking of old people, Dan, what do you do?
Oof, ouch. Okay, screw you. Spiritual weapon for a 22. Pen knife straight to the neck.
Yep, that hits.
We're going to do a juicy 5 points of force damage.
5 points of force damage.
And he gets a little whisper and he's just like, no, channel like me. And I'm going to cast a spell asking for you to make a con save.
Ooh, con save. How constitutional is this creature? Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Not if you roll a 2, though. Not great. That's going to be a fail, I'm assuming.
Okay, I needed a 14.
Yeah,
and I'm casting a Word of Radiance, which will deal 5 radiant damage. So burning radiance erupts from maybe his chest that Tane had exposed. And dealing 5 damage.
Dealing 5
of the radiant variety.
Points of damage. 5 additional points of damage. Okay. Not too bad. Word of Radiance. Very nice. Anything else you would like to do, or shall we move on?
I think move on.
Let's move on.
Thana's got up her sleeve.
Thana, what do you have in your sleeve? Is it a monkey?
I'm trying to decide what to do. So, we have 2 options, friends. So I can turn undead again, and hope that works, or I can cast a radiant damage. Actually, you know what? That spell isn't even that good, really, now that I'm looking at it and reading it. I don't know why I do this. I need to fucking look at my shit when it is not my turn.
That's what a good player would do, yeah.
This is what a good player would do. This is true. Oh, this sounds fun. Hang on. No. Okay. I am going to cast. I'm going to do a Shadow Heart, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Spell attack, I believe.
Yes. So she points with her finger, and once again the room goes deathly cold. And I'm gonna roll, and we're gonna see if it likes me. Oh fuck! Okay, that's awesome. So it's a 21.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yay!
Hit. And because it's radiant damage, how would you like me to roll that, Sven?
Just roll the damage.
Yeah, but it does it do
Left-handed.
double damage
Left-handed.
because it's radiant?
Well, I'll let you know if it comes to that. You just roll the damage, and if it does double damage, I'll double it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me just. Yep. No, that's fine. Okay. Well, it's just loading. So that is a 10 damage with the guiding bolt. So yep, the room goes deathly still. You see your breath on the air. This sickly green bolt cracks down from seemingly nowhere, and just hits this creature. It's very different from Dan's radiant damage, where it's very light.
Mm-hmm.
Hers is just murky and dark and very Merkel-esque.
Okay. All right. So you do 10 points of damage here. You want to know how many hit points this creature had left?
Yes.
11.
Are you fucking for real?
It has 1 hit point remaining. It is now
Okay.
Fritz, Bright Eyes, and Fujin before this creature gets to go. So, I guess what I want to know here is, do you guys want to kill the creature? If so, how do you want to do it? Let's go across the board. Let's start with the person who goes next, because conceivably you could be the first person to kill this. Gem?
Yeah.
Does Fritz want to kill this creature? Do you want to finish it off? Because you can.
No. No.
No.
No. Fritz wants to get as much information as he can from this creature, because he's spent too much time in this stupid town and seen too much go wrong, and he would like to know who actually knows what this thing is and what it is and what it can do. Yeah, so he'd actually prefer to try and contain it.
I'll get you to roll an insight check for me.
Yeah. I'm not very smart. Oh, 22? 18. 18.
So I can kill this fuck.
18.
18.
Pretty good. So you've been there, you've been watching all of this unfold. And this makes sense too. You're a ranger.
Mm.
You know a wild animal when you see it.
Yep.
You look into the creature's eyes. You know they're intelligent, but there is nothing there that makes you think that this creature is going to want to speak to you, to talk to you. It is just all animalistic rage. Maybe you've seen this same look. I'm not sure where Fritz came from necessarily, but I imagine maybe they have like a hunt master who keeps dogs, right? For the hunt. Maybe this guy was particularly cruel. Let's think Game of Thrones. What's the...
Yeah, he was actually raised by a hunt master who was kind, but he has seen creatures that have lost their semblance of, I don't know, control and their soul, essentially.
You've seen a starved animal before. This creature is starved. There is no reason there. All reason is gone out of this creature's eyes. So you don't have any reason to believe that it's going to want to have a chat to you. Now, does that mean you have to kill it? No. Maybe there's something you could do to bring them back. You don't know, because really you don't know what's happening here. This child has been turned into some sort of ravenous beast.
And I think that's the thing for Fritz, is that this is a child. You know, even though it's terrifying, it's a child. So
14
I think that he would attempt 14 years old.
years old. Yep.
Yeah. So Fritz, being who he is, would try and restrain the young person just so they can't hurt themselves or others. And then he'd want to start talking to the siblings and the priest. That would be what he'd do.
Yes. Good job, Fritz. Hold him down for me. Is what Fujin might say.
At that moment, you hear a scream from upstairs.
That's not good.
Because Thana's at the top of the stairs, can I can I? Are we still in combat order, or can I just? They've got it handled and gun.
I'm happy to take you guys out of combat here. The creature has 1 hit point remaining. I'm going to allow you guys to choose what you want to do with it. For those of you who wish to rush upstairs, see what's going on, you can do so.
Can I?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, please.
I think what? Sorry. Who's going? Can I go? Do you want to go, Mod?
Fujin 100% would kill this kid and run up to the scream because he was looking to protect that chick.
I would say
alone.
Fujin would immediately
for sure.
run upstairs. Yeah, maybe he'll leave the kid there with you, but he will, immediately go upstairs to find out what's happening there. So I'm going to say Fujin, Thana.
Well, if Fujin doesn't, Thana is going to cast Guiding Bolt. Is going to cast Sacred Flame on the dying thingamajiggy. It's only got 1 hit point.
I would say that Fritz would actually fight you if you did that.
Really?
Yep. He has said that he doesn't want to kill this creature. Yeah, well, it's a child. So Fritz is good to the point of being dumb. Unfortunately.
Yeah, while you guys are arguing, Tane is 100% killing this kid.
When we say child, Sven, how old are we talking?
14.
So I think
14.
This is 14, yeah.
Thana would sort of like raise her hand to cast a spell, and then you'd sort of stop her. It's not a child anymore. It's not even a person. It's a thing.
It's fucking killing me. Hit it.
Bang. Unconscious. It's not moving anymore. It's incapacitated. It's unconscious. Unless you want to kill it.
And then I'm going to run upstairs. Tee-hee.
And then you're running upstairs. Fujin going along with you. You rush back upstairs. Only to find Irina and Ismark are standing over the body of Father Donovich, who's now lying prone on the floor of the church. His body's like twitching, spasming, and thrashing on the floor with increasing intensity.
Well, that just saved me a spell slot, she whispers to Fujin.
As you approach, you begin to hear in your mind a cacophony of disembodied screams.
Fun.
Layered over the top of one another.
Screams.
You can hear the screaming voices of men, women, children, all joined together in a deeply unsettling orchestra of primal suffering. After a moment, Father Donovich's jerking movement suddenly stopped. He lies there, still on the ground for a second. And then, his arm starts to raise up off the floor in these twisting, jerking motions like a puppet on a string. He begins to rise up off the floor. You can see there's drool rolling from his slack jaw. And his head lolls to one side, twisting to regard you with lifeless eyes.
Oh,
As
fuck
he's
that noise. Yeah, no.
held aloft like some kind of unnatural marionette.
Just immediately, without even thinking, she's gonna cast the same turn undead that she did downstairs. And she's like, I thought you were dead!
That turn undead, that holy magical energy radiates throughout the room. No response from Father Donovich.
Well, that's a tad peculiar. That did work last time.
And he responds. You can hear a deep, unnerving voice that rattles up through Donovich's throat, rather. Gone is that sort of gentle southern twang. It's been replaced by a more threatening monotone rumble. Each word seems to struggle into existence through a vessel that's unfit for whatever consciousness is conjuring them forth. My master bids you welcome to the lands of Barovia and extends an invitation. You shall attend my lord at Castle Ravenloft for dinner. A chariot shall await you at the eastern gates of Barovia one night hence. Lord Strahd von Zarovich expects you all shall be in attendance. Father Donovich's vacant eyes turn to settle directly on Irina. I have borne witness to the offense this one has caused you, my lady. He has been judged and found guilty of treason, the punishment for which is death. Imagine you're hearing this sort of overlaid over the top of these disembodied screams that are echoing in your head. By the power invested in me by my lordship, I hereby execute this judgment. At that, Father Donovich's head suddenly twists violently 180 degrees with a sickening snap, and the body falls limply to the floor. Those who are downstairs can hear that thud. He's lying chest down on the floor with his vacant, lifeless eyes staring up into the rafters.
Thana sort of shuffles to the corpse and irreverently pokes it with her foot and just like kicks it as if you would like a piece of carapace on the side of the road, like a thing. She's like, well, that was rather unusual. Well, death was too good for him, that's for sure. I don't really know. I wasn't really taught where you go when you're awful, just that death was a reward for everybody. I mean, we can only hope he got reincarnated as a horse fly or a dung beetle or something.
And Irina and Ismark just stare, shocked, at Father Donovich as he's lying there on the floor. And we'll see you all again next week.
Yay!
Yay! Do we get a level?
No.
You get a
I
level.
killed Father O'Donovan.
You get a level of tolerance from me regarding your continued questioning of whether or not you've achieved a level up after every episode.
That's the first time I've done it in years.
I swear I get asked every single episode. Anyway.
Mod does ask every episode.
Yeah, Mod does ask every episode, so it's nothing new. But I do appreciate it. That means you're invested in your character, which means it'll be even more fun when I finally kill them, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That's what I'm aiming for.
Fritz might have just written his own death warrant. He's not very smart, but he's dealt with feral animals before.
One
he's
question
seen them come back around.
For those who don't speak ye olde English, one night hence, is that yesterday?
Tomorrow.
No, tomorrow. Hence.
That makes more sense.
Tomorrow night.
Like henceforth.
Yeah, I thought for. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not tonight, but the next.
Yes. So, an invitation to dinner. Sounds fun, right? It's good to kick back every now and then, just have a little bit of a dinner party.
Yeah, that guy sounded hot. Hot.
You seem cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Very cool.
We might actually get
Why
some
am I
decent
imagining
food.
Astarian? Like, I'm sorry, Sven. It doesn't matter what Strahd looks like. I'm just gonna picture Astarian. There's absolutely nothing anybody can do about it.
Well, he's got more Nick Cave vibes anyway.
It's just ascended Astarian. It's just ascended Astarian, and nothing else.
I will do everything in my power to try and erase that image from your head, and trust me, my ability to do so should not go underestimated.
It is going to take... No, seriously. Thana. She's falling for the vampire. I don't care. I love me a morally grey MMC.
Yes, morally grey. Excuse me. Thank you guys for playing D&D with me tonight. I certainly do appreciate it. Thank you as well to Jess, Botanical Media, in the chat. We see you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. If you haven't already done so, make sure you check out fruitbowldice.com. If you want anything in your life to be decided by randomized luck, there's no better way to do it than rolling some of those sweet, tangy fruit dice from fruitbowldice.com. They currently are doing 10% off their stock with a code that I've already forgotten, but it's in the chat somewhere. Taxback10, that's the one. And make sure you use the affiliate code Crit and Miss as well to receive a free gift. Check out tabletopambient.audio.com as well, and we'll be back again next week, same time, same place, with the next episode of Curse of Strahd. No, Beckoned Blackest Night, which is our Curse of Strahd actual play live stream. And if you can't wait that long, it's okay, because we're going to be here again Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, with the next episode of everyone's favorite Vecnan campaign, Vecna Eva Ruin, featuring Mr. Mark Hillman in the DM seat, and I'll be playing in that one. Does anyone have anything they want to say before we end tonight's episode?
Purple monkey dishwasher.
Purple monkey dishwasher. Word to live by. What was that, Grace?
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Don't eat the yellow snow.